By the way, guys, before we actually start off the episode, I keep kind of forgetting to mention this in the actual playthrough, which is dumb of me. But regardless, this Let's Play has surprisingly been doing very, very well. I'm honestly surprised by how many people remember Over the Hedge and have played this game when they were younger. But regardless, thank you guys for that, one. And B, in the description below, I have a Twitter, and that Twitter also has a poll where if you guys would like me to play more license-based games or not, because if you guys are, I am down to do so. I actually do have one game in mind right now, but that's only dependent on whether you guys want me to actually do them or not. So again, link to the Twitter in the description, and make sure you vote on that poll to determine, you know, whether I can actually do that or not. This also helps you guys be updated on whenever I actually upload a video, since YouTube likes to be a little bit wonky sometimes, especially with some recent uploads. But regardless, if you guys go to my Twitter or my Discord, which is also in the description, you guys will be notified, usually daily. But for now, let's get to the actual video. What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and I'm gonna adjust this real quick. What's going on, my fellow residents? It's me, TheFrozenCavern, and today we're going to continue through our journey through Over the Hedge. In the last episode, we went through most of the Martin house. We still have to get everything back. But in this episode, first off, we're going to switch characters, and hopefully we get Hammy this time. So, I'm going to roll a dice. Let's hope I get a 3. Hey, I got a 3, and I got Vern again. Okay, well, I guess there's also the chance that we could literally get Vern in every single episode. I don't know why, but Vern is just, and he's always second player. He's always second player for some reason. I don't understand it, but whatever. Let's just go. This is dumb. This is stupid. Let's just get in here. And we already saw this. In case you haven't seen the cutscene that I just skipped over, last episode has the cutscene in that. So make sure you guys go into the last episode and watch that if you're here and haven't seen that for some reason.
Look out for what?
Hammy did not say anything of the sort there. Yeah, Hammy's a weird specimen. But throughout this entire mission, Ozzie is going to be passing out or faking death, whichever one is actually happening. He's going to be doing one of the two, and we have to protect the cart, because if we don't, then we're not going to be able to succeed, because all the food will be gone. And I'm pretty sure on hard difficulty, like, more attacks will actually get rid of everything. Let me get rid of this. There we go. That way no more enemies spawn. But Vern, I would love for you to defend this thing. By the way, one of the objectives, or secondary objectives, is to get through here with half health. And I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen, given how we're already almost like a fourth of the way down of our health now. So, you know, that's fun, but hopefully we'll manage. Maybe. Like, the characters will be more, not characters, the enemies will be more dependent on actually, like, getting rid of the cart. So yeah, that's gonna be a little quote-unquote fun to try and deal with that. Oh goodness, this is bad. Let me run back here. Oh no, gophers, that's bad. That's bad. Get away. And there we go. All right, we got rid of them relatively simply. And Vern, move out of the way. If we're right in front of the cart, then Ozzie won't be able to move it, which it doesn't really do anything, since he'll only be able to move when there's no enemies around, but at the same time it's annoying.
Isn't on our side.
Wow, it's him, the sniffer. Ozzie, he can't see us. He'd have to have eyes like a
Set of high-powered binoculars with isometric infra lenses. Ozzie, look out!
And now it's time to fend off against the exterminator. And don't worry, we don't actually have to protect Ozzie. We're just going to do the same objective that we did last episode and save the money there. But then we have to get rid of these little things here. And I'm pretty sure we have to hit them twice. Yeah, we have to hit them, no, not twice. How many times? 3 times before we actually get rid of them. And they'll constantly shoot at you the entire time, which is a little annoying, but relatively easy to get rid of.
expect me when you least expect me, and not 1 second later, or I'll work for half off and not $1 more.
He's right. What do we do?
Let's get the food out of here before he says something even more confusing.
Over here.
Ozzie crossed the street in the nightly. I should blink more often, huh?
I guess it's one of those magical possum things you read about in the trades.
Possibly, but it doesn't make sense for Ozzie to have basically left everyone else behind. Okay, I'm gonna dodge the car and not be Okay, game, don't do this. Let me actually... Game? Please don't only have them in the middle. 3 vehicles in a row in the middle, blocking that off. Very nice game. But anyways, it is very, very surprising that Ozzie was able to get across to the other side of the street without, like, having anyone nearby. Very strange. I feel like Ozzie wouldn't do something like that, but whatever. Okay, so a little tactic that I learned through speedrunning is that we can use a little bit of the energy gauge, or if we got a new weapon, then it won't actually use any of it. But we can use a little bit of the energy gauge to get rid of that whole respawn thing. Actually, like, really quickly, which is going to be very needed if we're going to be able to get through this with the other, like, halfway health sub goal. And hopefully we actually will be able to... Why? Oh, Vern. Okay. Well, hopefully we will be able to actually get through that. Am I expecting to fully be able to do that? Not really, but hopefully it'll work.
Well, now that's not how many times in a row your teacher said you tripped and fell into the classroom aquarium. Oh, Jimmy, you have to learn to pay attention in class. You won't get anywhere in life if you can't learn to pay attention and look at...
And she says this, like, almost right before crashing into her garage. So, yeah, that's a little bit hypocritical, but whatever. Okay, so I guess Stella has the problem of the attack starting after too long, and then Hammy has the problem of the attack finishing too long after. Like, that's a lot of time to be there, but, I mean, you can jump out of it, so there's that, but with Stella, you're not able to do that. Well, I guess you can jump out of it when the attack comes out, but, like, when you're starting up, you kind of want the attack to actually, you know, work. So, I guess you can't really do it with Stella. So, I guess, for right now, Stella is definitely the worst character to play as, and I actually kind of do hope that I don't play as her too often. Speaking of which, I also want Vern to, at some point, take some time to rest. Like, just please. I don't want him to be like this the entire game. There was... Like earlier I said that Hammy had a chance of basically not being here the entire game, and Vern apparently has a chance of actually just being here the entire game. Okay, come on, Vern. Please don't just knock him off screen so I can't hit him. But Vern has a chance of being here the entire game, and I don't want that to happen.
Go, go, go! Protect the wagon! Hurry!
Alright, so now we have to run over and get over to the wagon again. Now, cars don't run over the cookies. Okay, we're good. Well, they kind of ran over it, but we're fine. That's 2 vehicles. Okay, it's not 3 vehicles in a row. That's better. Better than nothing. Wait, what? Did I get hit there? I'm pretty sure I didn't actually see a hitbox, but whatever. Let's just run over to here so that we can deal with these before Ozzie gets over. Oh no, this is bad. Is it actually gonna... No, it's not going over to the cart. Good. That would be very bad. By the way, I'm not gonna lie, I'm seeing a little bit of slowdown here, which is a little bit annoying, but hopefully we'll be able to deal with that, and we might die here. I won't be surprised if we end up dying, which is very bad. What on earth? Okay, well, can I get the pizza, please? Well, I got it, like, wait. That's weird. Okay, I got it, like, right before Hammy died, I guess, so he's healed? What? Did he get more health from that? Okay, I'm confused. I've never seen that happen before in my life, but I guess Hammy's fine now. It's weird. Don't know why he's fine, but he is. Okay, I need to take care of you as soon as possible because you're being quite an annoyance. Unfortunately, there's not too much of a faster way to get rid of this guy, but I'll do this because I'm literally just going to stun lock him to death. Unless Hammy gets in the way and goes right underneath me in time.
A few moments later.
Hammy, I swear. Stop staying underneath me so I can do what I want to do.
Eventually.
There we go. Oh my goodness. That took way too long for me to actually get him. Now, give me... Didn't know that had a hitbox. I will keep that in mind. Or at least I will try my best to keep that in mind. But now you're all the way back here. Vern, why did you hit him all the way here? Whatever. There's extra stuff back here, I guess, so there's that. There's a lot of stuff back here. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's run on ahead. That way we can try and get rid of that respawn thing as soon as possible. And it also helps gives the max amount of distance. That way the enemies here won't be able to get to him in time. And actually, I'm pretty sure they'll deal with us more than the actual cart since the cart's like 5 miles away. So there's that as well. But hopefully we're good. And we have like a third of the actual like CDs now, which is crazy. I think we've gotten every single one in every level so far. I don't think the game actually keeps track of... Oh my goodness, Vern. How'd you die and you have more health than me? What? Okay, whatever. But I'm pretty sure the game doesn't actually keep track of like how many discs are in each level, which is a little bit concerning. But we will be fine. Now I'm pretty sure more enemies spawn up here. So again... Oh, no, that's bad. They're all the way back there, and I'm pretty sure they're gophers. Yep, they're gophers. That card is well below half now. Okay, I guess that guy can just literally jump out of my attack. That's nice. Oh, we're not getting here with more than half of the cart. That's unfortunate. Is it half? Yeah, it's half. Ugh. I guess that's what I get for trying to be ahead of the curve, but unfortunately it did not work out. Okay, well, I guess we're done. That was the last enemy, well, group of enemies too. Had I just been by the cart, it would have been fine, but unfortunately I wasn't. It's 1 point from the next unlockable. 1 point. I am very upset at myself now for the fact that I did not get that 1 point. Whatever, I guess.
I love the smell of victory in the morning. Smells like
Cheers, Puffs.
yeah.
Not to burst everybody's bubble,
You?
but does barely getting away with our lives count as a victory?
Hey, getting away with a wagon load of cheese puffs? Where I come from, that's a TKO.
To be fair, it is better than nothing. Okay, so since we're back in the woods, I guess we'll change characters again so that we can use other characters. Hopefully it doesn't just switch out Vern and Hammy for first and second players. So let's roll the dice. Okay, so we have a 1 for second player and a 5 for first. So that's a little bit annoying. Let me change over to you and use RJ for second player. And while we're rolling, well, waiting, we're going to roll the dice again for the first player. And of course, it's Vern. Why is Vern just like the main person here? I don't understand. I know he's like the leader of like everyone behind the hedge and all that, or at least before RJ came around. Then it was like a co-leader thing. But Vern has literally been in every single episode. He's managed to make it through everything. I don't understand why. I really don't. And I'm upset. Let's just go to the train.
This couldn't be any simpler. You hit the shooting gallery, grab the popcorn machine, in and out, 2 minutes tops. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Well, we made it relatively alive. Surprisingly not dying there, but we made it.
Oh, looks like the worst is behind us. You ready for phase 2?
What are we doing again?
Stop
RJ, you literally... Okay.
The shooting gallery? You were there for the meeting.
You literally just told us.
You hit the shooting gallery, grab the popcorn machine, in and out, 2 minutes tops.
How hard can it be?
You won me over.
Whatever. RJ, you're being very, very confusing. But I'm going to turn down the music. The music is super loud in this game. I don't understand why. I should probably accept and not... There we go. But the music in this game is super loud. I don't understand why, but it just blasts over any form of, like, voice acting. And the voice acting isn't exactly the best thing in this game, but, I mean, even then, like, I want to at least hear it. It would be nice. Oh goodness, I need to be extremely careful about, what is it? The net traps that are up on the ceiling, because one of the goals is to completely avoid those, and they're all in, like, the center. So if I get knocked into it, that's basically going to be just as bad. So, again, I have to be extremely careful about that, but who knows what could happen. So I have to try and... Oh, no, not that. It's another variation of the stupid, hedge thing that we saw in the second episode, I'm pretty sure. Just keep pelting it with projectiles. We'll be fine. There we go. Alright. So now let's get these chips. And we'll be fine. We'll be able to continue on. I need to be careful around these TNT barrels because obviously if you hit them, they'll explode, including melee hits. So yeah, be a little bit careful about that. I mean, you can do them if you don't really care, but... Well, you can use melee hits if you don't care, but just to have... I cannot speak today. Just to have some form of protection for you, make sure you use a projectile. It'll save you a lot of health. There we go. There's a lot of soda here too, which is weird. Is there anything for opening the coolers? Nope, not anything for that. It's just TNT and making sure you avoid the spike traps. Not spike traps, I'm stupid. I'm playing Fortnite too much. I'm actually just gonna ignore them because you don't have to fight them.
Let's take out some of these rats before we go on. It'll cheer me up.
Why do you need to be cheered up? That's a little concerning. Because the only way you can take care of these rats is by shooting them. Why do you need to shoot the rats in order to be happy? Vern, I'm questioning your mental health. Maybe you really do need a break. Now, during this entire segment, we have to kill 40 rats, and we're almost halfway through that now, but it's basically just a giant shootout the entire time. Oh no, they have freeze guns, that's nice. We don't have such things yet, but anyways, throughout this we have to just shoot them, and we'll get constantly respawning guns, which is nice, given that we're basically not able to do anything else past this point. For some odd reason, we're not able to just go up to them. But then again, they do also have a bunch of guns, so I guess that would make a lot of sense actually. But unfortunately, we're not able to just shoot them willy-nilly and they'll be able to go into the crevices out there. If they're not on screen, they basically don't exist.
I think I dozed off there a few times.
You're a disgrace to the world of rat shoot betting. How's it feel?
Correctamundo.
What? Okay, I don't understand some of their conversations don't make too much sense because they clash way too much to the point where it feels like one person's on a completely different conversation. It just doesn't work. Because saying, oh, you are like really bad at rat shoot betting, correctamundo. Well, how does it feel? Correctamundo is not a response that you can have. That doesn't make sense. And I know I'm ranting about that like I'm actually ranting about that more than I actually expected myself to. I'm not even gonna lie. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense for you to say correctamundo there. Like it almost feels as if like it would make more sense if another character was there instead of RJ, or if someone else was there instead of, what was it, Vern. But again, it's super weird. Oh my goodness, the frames. Well, then again, given the background and how constantly it's moving, yeah, I should probably expect the frames to not exactly be the best here, but even then, it's a little worrying. Alright, took care of those guys, and there's going to be a lot of platforming throughout the rest of this train. I got hit by the stupid pole there in the middle. There we go, now we actually dodged it. Alright, and more stuff in here. I need to be careful because I'm pretty sure there's a trap like right here. No, there isn't. Oh no, I'll stop it. Nope, use this. No, stop. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Now, use the thing now. What? Just keep doing that. Just keep hitting him. RJ, what are you doing? Keep hitting him. I guess he doesn't know the tactic, but at the same time, come on. RJ also has the stupid gun. Why are there 3 of them here? What is this? Okay, switch. And you're going to shoot. Shoot the gun. We just died. Okay, so how exact... RJ's going to sit there and let himself be pummeled. Let me stop this. RJ, can you defend yourself? The computer in this game is really dumb, and I don't understand why. It doesn't make any form of sense why the computer is so dumb in this game. Like, I actually have to change over to the computer and help it so that it doesn't die. But whatever, I guess we're at full health now, so that we can actually defend ourselves, maybe, against the upcoming enemy here. Okay, so let's do this, and hopefully we can kill it before the other ones come by. If not, oh no. Okay, I'm gonna try and be here. That way I can kill them. Looks like we're actually gonna be pretty good. Oh no, more enemies. This is bad. Well, one of them's getting caught on the box, so that's good. As long as... Oh no, I think I destroyed the box on accident. Okay, that's 1. That's good. Well, 2, I guess. 3. Okay. We actually managed ourselves that time. We're good. For now, at least. That was very stressful. TNT barrel there. Need to be a little bit careful so I don't... Oh, I see what they did. They actually placed one of the chips right under it because they know you're gonna go for it. No, I'm not going for it. I want to get my secondary thing. You have to sacrifice some things sometimes. And I'm not willing to sacrifice the extra points.
New shooter coming out. Place your beds.
Driving metaphors might be more appropriate.
What? That doesn't... I'm pretty sure that doesn't make sense in any conversation that you put it in. What? What are these? Okay, the train conversations are starting to be my least favorite. I've never paid attention to them before, but they don't make any form of sense. But goodness, now we have to take care of 60 of these things, which isn't exactly that bad. It's only 20 more, but at the same time, that just means it's longer to get rid of all of them. By the way, the ricochet for some of these don't make too much sense because whenever it has to go upward, it'll just kind of bounce off the ground as if it was always aimed towards the ground, which doesn't make any sense. The physics are very weird for this game when it comes to the ping pong balls. And also, as you can see, the whenever the ice ray actually hits you, then you'll just be frozen in place. And I'm pretty sure the other player can actually break you out. I'm not entirely sure about that. I'll find out later. Maybe, if that actually does happen again. But I'm pretty sure that that actually works like that. Wouldn't make too much sense for it to not work like that, though. But yeah, like, just look at the ricochet for some of these. It doesn't make sense.
God of rat shooting. Now let's get out of here before the rats start missing.
Didn't you say you were better? Okay, whatever, Vern. Your conversations make no sense anymore. I don't understand why. I'll just never have Vern in first player, dude. Ever since I had him in first player, all of a sudden the conversations just don't make any sense. For whatever reason, they just don't.
Next up, fun and lots of it. Ready? Well, I guess if we time this just right, it'll only hurt a lot. Or kill us.
Whichever comes first, I guess. But, well, then again, they would both happen simultaneously, so I guess it's not really which comes first, but which happens, I guess. Either it will just hurt, or it will kill us. Whichever happens. Gonna get rid of these guys. I don't think these guys are affected by the actual crushing of the things, by the way. So, you know, that's fun, having to deal with them, as well as trying to dodge these giant wooden... Why are these on the train, by the way? I just thought about that. Why would you have this on the train? Like, just going up and down like that. That doesn't make too much sense to me. Whatever, I'm trying to apply logic, and I shouldn't do that. Ah, that's nice. Especially with... Actually, no, RJ, you have some guns. Let me use that for a little bit. So I can, will it actually not go up? There we go. That's one. Hit the other guy. Hit the other guy. RJ, you have 2 bullets. 2 bullets. Oh my goodness. Okay, just don't hit him ever. That's fine. There we go. Got rid of the respawner. And I would like very much not to die. That would be something that I would like to not do. Get RJ up. Okay. There we go. But that guy in the back, unfortunately, will just constantly keep shooting at us. And they have some really good accuracy for some reason. Like, most of their shots, they're not going to miss. So, you got to take care of them as soon as possible. Otherwise, they will basically be able to hit you all the time. For some reason, their accuracy is way better than most, like, accuracy in most modern games. Which is weird. Again. There we go. Alright. Get past there so that we don't have to deal with that anymore. Don't have to deal with that annoyance, and hopefully there's no more other major annoyances in the way. That's a really tight, really tight spot there. Another really tight spot here. RJ got crushed and died. But we're good. We're good for now. There's some cookies, hat, which is not really all that important because we're like near the very end of the game. Not game, of the actual level. So, you know, that's fun. And we don't have to fight enemies, so I'm just going to skip them. Skip them too. And we just jump up here and boom. And we didn't get caught in the net trap, so that's good. But we also unlocked some extra stuff from the minigame menu, which we'll get to later, I guess.
Isn't that our stop?
Shiny. Hey, look what I found. It's shiny.
Not bad.
Look, Mommy, a raccoon. They're fake animals, dear. Targets. Just shoot at them.
Yeah, we went from a train to now being shot at. That's very nice. Oh goodness, avoid being hit by the moving targets. This is a long level and there's a lot of moving targets in this level, so that's going to be fun to try and get. Like I said, some secondary goals can be very, very annoying to try and get. and they will require some sacrifices sometimes. This one won't really count as a sacrifice, but
Jeepers.
again, it's annoying.
Those platforms there. There's nowhere to go but up, yeah? I've never heard nowhere sound more enticing. Thank you.
Now it's a real clear shot then, all the way to the end. Just watch out for the targets and it'll be smooth sailing.
Don't get hit. Roger that.
Basically, don't get hit. That's the perfect way to put that. But since we're running out of time, not the main menu, I want to go to the woods. That way I can end it up properly there. But again, since we have ran out of time, we're going to have to wait until the next episode before we go through the shooting gallery. But hopefully Vern will not be a played character in the next episode. Vern, please, you need to rest. But anyways, until the next video, take care.